In an age where our digital lives are intertwined with every aspect of our existence, the vulnerability of our personal data looms larger than ever. Today, a new, alarming chapter has unfolded in the ongoing saga of global cyber threats, hitting one of the world's most recognizable airlines. Qantas, Australia's national carrier, has confirmed a massive data breach, exposing the personal details of up to 6 million customer profiles. This isn't just about a company's reputation, it's about the very trust we place in institutions to protect our most sensitive information, and for millions of travelers, it raises an immediate and chilling question: is my data now at risk? This incident marks one of Australia's most significant data breaches in recent years, casting a shadow over Qantas's efforts to rebuild public confidence. It serves as a stark reminder that no organization, no matter how large or established, is immune to the relentless, evolving threat of cyber criminals. As the full extent of this breach continues to be investigated, the implications for privacy, security, and the future of online interactions are profound. The revelation came today, Wednesday, July 2, 2025, when Qantas publicly confirmed that a cybercriminal had gained unauthorized access to a third-party customer service platform used by one of its contact centers. The breach was detected on Monday, June 30, when the airline noticed unusual activity on the platform. Qantas swiftly took immediate steps to contain the incident, asserting that all its core systems remain secure and that there has been no impact on flight operations or safety. However, the damage to customer data had already been done, affecting a staggering number of individuals whose service records were held on this compromised platform. The airline stated, "We are continuing to investigate the proportion of the data that has been stolen, though we expect it will be significant." Early reports from cybersecurity experts, including Tony Jarvis from Darktrace and Toby Murray from the University of Melbourne, suggest that the hallmarks of this attack point towards the notorious cybercriminal group known as Scattered Spider. This financially motivated threat group has a disturbing track record of targeting airlines globally. Just last week, the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, issued a warning that Scattered Spider had expanded its focus to include the aviation sector, with Hawaiian Airlines and Canada's WestJet already reporting breaches. What makes Scattered Spider particularly dangerous is their sophisticated approach. They don't just exploit technical vulnerabilities, they are masters of human hacking, employing social engineering techniques to manipulate individuals, often by impersonating IT staff. They use tactics like phishing, multi-factor authentication, MFA, bombing, repeatedly sending MFA requests to overwhelm users, and SIM swapping to gain initial access to victims' networks. Once inside, they aim to deploy ransomware or steal sensitive data for extortion. While Qantas has not officially named the group responsible, the parallels drawn by cybersecurity firms are concerning, highlighting a coordinated and escalating trend targeting the interconnected systems of the global aviation industry. This breach comes at a challenging time for Qantas. The airline has been striving to rebuild public trust after a series of controversies during and after the COVID-19 pandemic. These included illegally sacking thousands of ground workers while collecting government stimulus payments, and admitting to selling thousands of tickets for already cancelled ghost flights. While CEO Vanessa Hudson has made efforts to improve the airline's standing since taking office in 2023, this data breach is a significant setback to those reputational recovery efforts. It's a stark reminder that in today's digital landscape, a company's cybersecurity posture is as critical to its brand and public perception as its customer service or operational efficiency. The incident has immediately triggered investigations by Australian authorities. Qantas has notified the Australian Cyber Security Centre, ACSC, the Office of the Australian Information Commissioner, OAIC, and the Australian Federal Police, AFP. These agencies will now work with Qantas and independent cybersecurity experts to determine the full scope of the breach, how the attackers gained access, and what measures need to be taken to prevent future incidents. Under Australia's cyber resilience laws, which were strengthened after major breaches at Optus and Medibank in 2022, Qantas could face substantial penalties if regulators determine the breach was due to systemic negligence. For the millions of affected customers, the immediate concern is the increased risk of follow-on attacks. Even without financial details, names, emails, phone numbers, and birth dates can be used to craft highly convincing phishing emails and text messages, attempting to trick individuals into revealing more sensitive information like passwords or bank details. Cybersecurity experts are urging customers to be extremely vigilant. Users should ensure they use strong and unique passwords on each site, but most importantly, be sure that multi-factor authentication, MFA, is enabled on sensitive accounts, advised Satnam Narang, Senior Staff Research Engineer at Tenable. While changing frequent flyer pins might be advisable, particularly if they are common or easily guessed, the primary recommendation is vigilance against social engineering and phishing attempts.